13 years ago, we exited the championship. 10 years ago, almost falling out of the Football League. Administration, safety, heartbreak and joy. We had the relief of Rochdale away, the anger of Accrington away, and the near perfection of Newport at Home Park. And after nearly 13 years, Argyle could be back.
The Greens are going up! The Greens are going up! I know you don't believe us, I know you don't believe us, I know you don't believe us! The Greens are going up! We are mate! We are mate! We are mate!
Kick by Hodges, Frio, giving a challenge again, Hodges, they're all very compact there, Frio, oh he's going to go through on his own, he's broken the defence, 2-0, that's it, Argyle are up, David Frio, all of a sudden the broke for him, and the new manager in place is Kevin Summerfield below us, because they know that Plymouth Argyle are in Division 1, it's Plymouth Argyle 2.
Connor Smith go out to warm up as Argyle take a free kick quickly on the left hand side. Taylor with a little back heel. It's 4-0 to Plymouth Argyle. And I'm going to safely say a promotion for the Pilgrims. 4-0 here. Taylor with his third look in a green shirt. And things are just going from strength to strength here at Home Park. Plymouth Argyle 4, Newport County 0.
Obviously we've put ourselves in a brilliant position. It's a huge game, not taking anything away from that, but we also know that it's a really difficult game and we have to play really well if we're going to win it.
Well, here we go then, our day of destiny. In the long history of Plymouth Argyle, the 10 previous promotion seasons are looked back on with so much joy. This year, we are hoping for it to be number 11. 2 more points would do it, but of course we want to do it here today. Burton Albion, the visitors to Home Park. A win here would mean championship football for the first time in 13 years next season. And to go over all of the pre-match analysis with me now, former Plymouth Argyle women's captain, Katie Middleton. Katie, I mean, what a day it is today.
Yeah, I think there's overriding emotions of a bit of anxiety, a bit of nervousness, but I think most of all is excitement at what could be today. And like you said, fingers crossed we get the job done today. You can really feel it around the stadium at the moment as well. I mean, I know that it's filling up ever so slowly, but this is more than it usually is around this time before kickoff. Yeah, there's having walked up around the ground earlier on, there's thousands of people outside, the excitement's building, everyone's buzzing, and, ultimately it's been a culmination of hard work throughout the season, which has got us to this point now. So, like we said, it's all about going out performing today and trying to get those 3 points, getting the job done. Well, you mentioned getting the job done there. It's about playing the game, not the occasion today. Burton Albion, they managed to draw here earlier in the season. They're going to be a tough cookie. Yeah, certainly. And you look at their last 5 or 6 results, within that they've beaten Barnsley, they've beaten Sheffield Wednesday, taken points off promotion rivals. So if anyone thinks that they're coming here today and it's going to be an easy ride, probably mistaken. As much as we want it to be plain sailing, I think today's going to be probably tighter than people think.
And of course, if Ipswich lose to our good friends in Exeter today, we also become champions. Will our players be thinking about that today, or are they just thinking about getting the 3 points?
No, I think they're all solely focused on their jobs today, you know, what work they've got to do on the pitch to make sure that the outcomes are in our favour. Ultimately, we can only affect what we can affect in terms of our own game, and you know, the players will be very focused on that. It's no different to every other game this season, so it's a case of going out there and doing exactly what we've done for the 19 of the 22 games we've already played here, won them, you know, scrap the 3 games that we've not picked up maximum points, but you know, this place is a fortress and has been building all season, and to see a packed out home park today and hopefully a promotion party at the end of it will be incredible.
Could be a very incredible promotion party. And you mentioned how this has been somewhat of a fortress for us this season. The players are going to really enjoy playing in this atmosphere today, right?
Yeah, 100%. And you know, the players obviously know what's at stake as much as the fans do. So the players have said as the season's gone on how much of an impact the fans make on them. You know, when it's noisy here, when it's loud, when the crowd get behind them, it makes a massive difference. It gives them a boost. So, yeah, excited.
Well, Katie, whatever happens today, it has been an incredible season.
Inside the box, low ball, shot comes in, oh what a hit! There it is! Finishes! Cashin under pressure from Cosgrove, who's going to get there before Cashin. Inside the penalty area, Cosgrove has scored! Can you believe it? Good.
Honestly, when the incredible team at Argyle TV were trying to put that highlights package together, there was so much to choose from. Hopefully, though, we can make some more highlights today. Let's have a look at that all-important team news for you this afternoon. Burton Albion, of course, the visitors here against Plymouth Argyle. Your starting lineup is an unchanged side from Tuesday night. Callum Burton in goal, Macaulay Gillespie, James Wilson, Dan Scarr, Matt Butcher, Joe Edwards, Danny Mayer, Niall Ennis, Ballymumba, Adam Randall, Callum Wright on the bench, Adam Parks, Jordan Houghton, Ryan Hardy, Sam Cosgrove, Finn Azaz, Nigel Lodvig and Jay Matete. I mean, that is an unchanged side from Tuesday, Katie. That says a lot and a statement of intent.
Yeah, and I think it's only the 4th time this season that Shuey's gone with the same lineup. But I think fair play. The lads who played on Tuesday night played exceptionally well and have deserved to keep their starting places. And it'll be very much a similar sort of performance tonight that he'll be looking for, to be positive, to get at Burton nice and early, get this crowd behind the team as early as they can and cause problems for Burton. So, yeah, I think the right decision from Shuey to go with the same 11 that did so well on Tuesday.
Yeah, they really linked up well in that final third, especially Niall Ennis and Ballymumba together. Ennis getting himself onto the score sheet, and of course Macaulay Gillespie, his first goal here at home park as well. Hopefully they can all link together again today. Yeah,
I think that kind of front three combination with Danny Mayer and Callum Wright in behind Niall Ennis is going to be important as well. If they can link up and create things. Obviously we know that Ballymumba's dangerous down the left-hand side. If he can be progressive and play forwards early, then he's an exciting player to watch. He creates things for Argyle. Joe Edwards will look to do the same down the right-hand side. So, and if Niall Ennis can recreate his goal that he scored on Tuesday evening, that would also be fantastic.
Hopefully so. Yeah. Another goal this season to add to his collection. And that's what we saw a lot on Tuesday night. We saw Ballymumba come down that left-hand side, cutting behind that back line. That's going to be what they're going to be aiming to do again today.
Yeah, definitely. Looking to, like I said, be progressive and try and be positive and get forwards early. I think Burton are a side that will look to play football anyway. It won't be a case of them sitting in. They ensured their safety in their last game, so I think they'll look to come and play football, and that might open things up for Argyle to be able to find those spaces and create opportunities.
Well, of course, Burton Albion managed a draw against us earlier in the season. Let's have a look at their starting 11 here. In goal, Craig McGillivray, John Brayford, Deji Oshilaja, also Sam Hughes, Joe Powell, Jasper Moon, Josh Walker, Connor Shaughnessy, Mark Helm, Thierry Latti Fairweather, Zach Ashworth as well, Ben Garrett, Dave Taylor, Charlie Kirk, John Smith, Chris McCann, Gassan, Pilgrim Pete's with us again, Admi and Mustafa Carroll. Of course, Burton Albion not aside to Pilgrim Pete. Is that your prediction? 3-0 from Pilgrim Pete. You heard it here first on Argyle TV. So definitely a team not to underestimate here, Katie.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, since the new manager's come in, they've looked to be playing slightly better football and getting the ball down and looking to create chances of their own. They've got players that are dangerous. They've got their striker who came off the bench in the last game and scored the winning goal. So they've got players who can come on and make a difference. But you flip that around, as have Argyle. The bench that we have. If Shuey needs to, he can make changes. He can bring players on that can make a difference. So it's all set up to be an entertaining game today.
And when you talk about Burton Albion as well, again, they've managed a few decent results themselves this season, and they're going to be wanting to somewhat spoil the party here this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, they'll be focused on themselves and going out and doing a job, and ultimately they want to come here and get 3 points as well. So, as much as we talk about them spoiling the party, I think it's a case of us getting the job done and hopefully them not ruining it for us.
And this is the thing, you could say that Burton Albion haven't really got anything to play for, but realistically, they're going to still be wanting to test themselves against Plymouth Argyle here, right?
Yeah, and I think, they've picked up a lot of points in maybe the last 30 games. I think 44 points out of their tally has come in the last 30 games. So they'll certainly be looking to, I guess, put out a marker for next season of, if this is to be league champions, promotion winners, whatever we are today, can we compete against them and set out a marker for next season? They're probably a side that will finish in the top half next year. So certainly will not be an easy game today. And, we've got to be at our best to beat them today.
Absolutely. I mean, they managed to get a win against Sheffield Wednesday not long ago, kind of ruining their form into the final stages of this season. So definitely a team to watch out for.
Yeah, and they beat Barnsley as well just prior to that. Have taken points, I think, Bolton. So definitely not an easy game today. As much as we'd like to cruise to 3 points, I don't think it's going to be that plain sailing. But yeah, certainly a team that are dangerous and can cause us problems for sure.
Well, with so much on the line today, you could be forgiven that the players are getting lost in the moment. But Stephen Schumacher is keeping to the job at hand.
Obviously, we've put ourselves in a brilliant position. And we know now that if we perform to the levels that we know that we're capable of, and we go and get another maximum points on Saturday, if we can do that, then we've achieved the objective. So it's a huge game, not taking anything away from that. But we also know that it's a really difficult game, and we have to play really well if we're going to win it. If the staff are consistent with their behaviour, we go through the same plan, we have the same routine, we try and give the players the same sort of messages of how we think the best way is to beat Burton Albion, and we go through the whole detail like we always do, then that gives us a chance to perform. I think if we come away from that and start talking about what ifs and what might be and that, then you lose focus, and that's when you can get punished. So we won't do that, and we'll just trust the players to go out and perform to the standards and the level that they have done pretty much all season at Home Park. So we know it's going to be a good afternoon. The fans are going to be well up for it, and if we can play well, then we might have say a good day.
What are the keys to beating Burton then?
Being really well organised. I think they're a threat. They're in real good form at the moment. I think just in the last few weeks they've beaten Lincoln away from home, which hardly anyone ever does. They've beaten Sheffield Wednesday, they've beaten Barnsley, they've drawn to Bolton. So they're a real strong team, and the key to it is for you to be as organised as you possibly can, and try and hurt them in areas that we feel they might be susceptible to getting punished. So we know we need to play well. I think the last few games we've passed the ball really well here, and we're going to need to do that again on Saturday, because when we play with that energy and that tempo and we move the ball as quick as we can, then we're a tough team to stop as well. It's going to take a big ask for the players to get to that level, but the players know what's at stake as well, so they should be highly motivated. And yeah, I think if we continue to play that way, and we keep trying to do the right things and not get frustrated and change how we play, just try and stick to the plan, then we'll be all right. And yeah, respect Burton and try and stop their threats where possible, and try and cause them one or two problems if our players are on it as well.
You mentioned the crowd a little bit earlier on, that they'll be enjoying it. It's another sellout. You don't even have to kind of mention that anymore, because it just seems to happen every time. Yeah. What would your message pre-game be to them about what they can bring to the afternoon?
Similar to what I've said over the last couple of games, we felt that especially in the Cambridge game, we might have possession of the ball and we needed to stay patient and work our angles to try and break them down. That turned out to be the case on Tuesday night as well at Bristol Rovers, who had a man sent off and then defended really well for a long period, and felt our crowd stuck with us. They didn't get impatient and start getting edgy. Now I know Saturday's game, there's a lot riding on it, so naturally people are going to be there's going to be a little bit of tension in the air, but all I would say is just keep trying to bring the atmosphere and the noise, because it does inspire the players. It gives them that little bit of confidence boost that they might need, and if it isn't going to plan, then stick with us for as long as possible, because as this team's shown, we keep going right the way till the very end, so we're going to need to do that again at the weekend.
So the last time Argyle won promotion to the second tier of English football was 19 years ago, with a 2-0 win over QPR, which also sealed the title as well. A time that is remembered fondly here at Home Park. And joining me now, three of those players from that side. Guys, thank you for joining us. Ian Stonebridge, Hasni Al-Jolfri, and also Luke McCormick as well. I mean, what a day that was. Hopefully a repeat here today as well.
Yeah, to be fair, there's quite a few similarities. It was a nice sunny day. I was fortunate, or unfortunate, to be up in the stand. Unfortunately, you know, not selected, but I was just out the squad at the time. But yeah, these two guys and the rest of the team obviously came good on that day and got the job done. It was fantastic. Yeah.
And how was it on that day for you guys? Because surely you'll be having those same feelings that they're going to be having today as well.
Yeah, I think by that stage in the season, we were confident as a group. We'd obviously been top of the league across the season, so we had expectations just amongst us as to each other. Responsibilities to your teammates, and I think that was key for us across that year, and it definitely got us over the line at the end as well.
So really paint that picture for us, Luke. Those emotions that those players are going to be feeling, the emotions that you were going through all those years ago.
Yeah, I remember the game being quite a cagey affair, to be honest, up until we scored the first goal, which is quite late on. But I think then once the final whistle went, that was when the emotion really started coming out and you just realised that you'd done it. So I just really hope that the lads can go out today and just express themselves and play free.
And there were so many highlights during your guys' season. I mean, just take us through some of those moments for you.
Well, there's no better thing than being promoted. So, that's the pinnacle. So I just, everything's set. The stage is set. Ian's just said, it's a great day and this is what it's all about for the lads. So I've got a good feeling.
You can really feel it today, hasn't it? You can really feel it, the atmosphere in the ground at the moment. And of course, you guys going down in history, this is an opportunity for them today to go down in history as well.
Yeah, no, listen, we're on the other foot here, aren't we? So I think when you're playing, you're kind of almost in a bubble, in a bit of a cage, really. You're planning, you're preparing, you're coming out to play the game of football. As today I'm walking through, I'm nervous for the club, for the players, for everyone. I can really feel it because I'm a fan. Listen, the nerves will be there today. There's no doubt about it. There'll be a full house here at Home Park. What a wonderful place to be. But these are the moments I'm sure the managers has been looking forward to, and I think they've set themselves up all season for an occasion like this. And no better way to hopefully do it here at Home Park in front of a full house of amazing Green Army fans.
Absolutely, and of course it's been such a tough season, so many highlights, but today is that pinnacle, is that finishing moment. The guys are almost over the line. Yeah,
listen, absolutely. Like I said, there's a lot on today, and I think this is where the manager will be, he'll be nervous as well, because, like I say, any experience like this, it's not easy, it's difficult. But I'm sure when I've watched the team all season, if I'm honest with you, and each time they've rose to an occasion, whenever it's been a little bit difficult, they've rose and they've found a solution to a problem. And certainly today, I think there will be a few problems. I can't see it being plain sailing, but I see the club, certainly the manager and the team today doing all the right things to get over the line.
And this is the thing, we saw the players come past us earlier, and I think you three look more nervous than they are at the moment. But of course, guys, I don't know if you're nervous about today or if you're nervous about Monday, because you're going to be playing in that celebrity football match as well. Talk us through that, how you guys are looking forward to that, what you're going to be up to.
Yeah, I think I'm in reasonable good shape at the moment to run in a straight line quite slowly, but anything more than that's a bit of a struggle. So yeah, there's a few other names on that list. David Norris in particular, I'm hoping is going to be doing plenty of running if he's on my team, that is.
What, are we going to be seeing some goals from you two as well?
Well, not from me. I'm partial to an own goal every now and again, but
cheeky header?
No. If I go up for a corner, I'll never get back.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I think I've already put into the notes, because they've asked what position you're going to be, and I've said, look, I'll be in number 10, just off the right, and just give me the ball to feet. And I'm happy with that, and I'll try and provide for everyone else to go and score the goals, and that hopefully will come off.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us. You're watching Argyle TV, and we'll be back right after this.
Can you pledge 35 hours for Project 35?
Pledge 35 hours for Project 35.
Pledge 35 hours for Project 35.
So on Monday, we'll be having our celebrity charity match, likes of James Arthur, Jake Wood, Pieface, all parts of that game on the day. And we're just getting some special guests for you now, the likes of Kevin Cooper, going to be part of that, and Flint from Britain's Got Talent as well, joining us for that as they're coming to join us now, just taking and savouring the atmosphere at the moment. Kevin, thanks for joining us here on Argyle TV. So what are we going to be looking forward to on Monday? Talk us through it. What's Celebrity all about?
Yeah, brilliant. So Celebrity Soccer, we started 11 years ago. We do the likes of Everton. We're doing Sunderland for Bradley Lowry in May to give you an idea of the games we do. But we're really pleased to be at Plymouth for the first time for Project 35 for the club and the community trusts. You know, so we're looking forward to it. You know, got like James Arthurs, Callum Best, Jeremy Lynch, all fired up as well as your legends. So I picked the sides last night, looking quite strong. Expect lots of goals. That's the one good thing with this game. Lots of goals, like 10-9, 8-9 sort of scoreline. So looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully a party atmosphere here at 5 o'clock this afternoon that we can continue onto Monday as well. Talk us through some of those players. Why have they got involved? How excited are they to be playing in this?
Yeah, they love it. You know, firstly, you know, fingers crossed today. You can feel a real buzz in the stadium. You know, you guys, you know, promotion today will be an amazing thing, and I think that'll carry on the party Monday, fingers crossed. But yeah, celebrity, we've got James Arthur's played me for years. The likes we have Danny Dyer play over the years, so he's not available for Monday, but Jeremy Lynch, one of the biggest freestylers in the world. What it is for these guys, James Arthur's a singer, but he wanted to be a footballer. Now, this is their dream to play out there. And then obviously vice versa, the footballers could sort of probably want to be James Arthur, you know, one of them. So that's how it works with the celebrities. They get very excited because they come and play some amazing stadiums on a pitch like this on Monday while we raise vital funds for Project 35.
Absolutely, and one man who's also very excited is Flint from Britain's Got Talent, who's going to quickly come and join us now. Flint, you're going to be part of this celebrity game on Monday as well. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive one, Lovely game.
And all for Project 35 as well, such a great cause, and to be part of it and be playing alongside not only Argyle legends but these celebrities as well.
Yes. So honestly, it's a pleasure to be a part of it, and I've always said that I've always wanted to give back and help out, so this is a perfect way to do that.
So who are you going to be looking out for in the other line, in your starting team and the other team? Who are those players that you're looking forward to playing against?
Oh, I like to play obviously like Jeremy Lynch, James Arthur, Callum Best, those people. I'm looking forward to playing with them. Yeah.
So Kevin, talk us through those final few moments. Why should people be coming to Argyle, coming to Home Park, carrying on that party atmosphere to Monday as well?
Our most important message is raising money for Project 35. You know, supporting the area is really important, as you know. So as a community, you can tell it is got an amazing community. So please, firstly, support the charity and raise vital funds, but also bring your family, your uncles, aunties, kids, everyone, apart from your dogs. But you expect it's going to be a great family day. We've got the weather on our side, and it just expect a real concert atmosphere. There's a difference there. You get a different audience. It's going to be amazing.
Well, you know what? What I'm going to get is a team prediction, a score prediction from Flint here. You said there was going to be a lot of goals. So, Flint, how many goals are we going to look for? What is that going to be, that final score, and why should people come Monday?
I'm going to say final score Monday. I'm going to say 7-5.
Whoa,
I'm going to say 7-5. But I think everyone needs to come. It's honestly, it's for a good cause. It's good vibes, good energy, fun time, and you know, it's bank holiday weekend, you know, so it's a good way to celebrate as well.
Well, let's see if 7-5 could be that final score this afternoon as well as Monday. Here's more of what to expect from our celebrity charity match on Monday.
Yes, guys, it is your boy Flint, and I'm here a few days early at the Plymouth Argyle Football Stadium for the big celebrity soccer game on Monday in support of Project 35. We've got the likes of Jeremy Lynch, James Arthur, and Callum Best playing. Make sure you get your tickets, and I hope to see every one of you there on Monday.
Hi, Kevin Cooper, Celebrity Soccer. Really pleased to be here, Plymouth Argyle, a few days before the game. Massive charity match on Monday, 2 o'clock kickoff for the club's charity, Project 35. We've got the likes of James Arthur, Callum Best, Jake Wood, Jeremy Lynch, Flint, Britain's Got Talent. We've got all the legends playing, 10, 12 legends coming to play as well for all you fans to come and see from the past. Fingers crossed this weekend you get promotion. Be a massive thing you'll be doing. I think what a better place to come and celebrate on Bank Holiday Monday in the sun. Coming to watch the celebrity match, raising money for your club's charity. So hopefully we'll see you there.
So back to today then, and one of the reasons for Argyle's upturn in form recently has been the return to action of Adam Randall, of course, the local lad who's been with the club since 9 years old. And this game means so much to Adam. Let's take a look.
What an opportunity. We're really excited of what could happen. Yeah, we're just looking forward to another game of football out there, and it should be hopefully a good occasion.
The fact that we're sat here on 95 points and it still isn't done just shows the quality at the top of this division, doesn't it? I mean, any other season, this would have been wrapped up 2 or 3 games ago.
Yeah, that's true. Obviously, you can look back at past seasons and things, but I think we've just sort of focused on what's happening now. We know what we need to do. We know what other teams have been doing. We know that if we win our games, then that's all we can do, and we'll be okay. But 95 points is an unbelievable achievement already, but I've already said down there I want 100.
Yeah, it's been done once before by an Argyle side.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to be the second only, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. It would be very nice.
How has it been so consistent this year?
I don't know if it's just down to one thing. I think the squad as a whole have been very strong, and the depth that we've had has been massive because people have dropped out, people have come in. We've had all sorts of teams named throughout the year, and every single one has pretty much performed. And we've just been consistent. And like I said, we've been digging out results and special moments and things like that you've mentioned, where it's just happened, and like someone's brought out a piece of brilliance from somewhere to drag us through. There's been loads of times, even earlier on in the season, when you're talking about the big games here at home, where we've come back from 1-0 down and managed to find a way, just stuck with it and just had that resilience to keep going and always push for the win. The fight and the spirit of the team to just win at any cost and just keep digging in at important moments and finding a way somehow. It's just, like I said, I've not experienced it before. It's just something new to me, and it's obviously a very, very good thing to have.
And to be able to do it at home, what is that like, especially as a local fan?
It's nowhere better. Nowhere better to do it. I mean, we've timed it quite well. But yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Hopefully we can share it with everyone, because that'll make it extra special, I think, just to be out there so everyone can be part of it and be a part of a good occasion. We need to win the game, and that's the sole focus at the moment. And then hopefully once that job's finished, then we can celebrate the overall job being done.
Well, it's an incredible day here at Home Park. The place is absolutely bouncing as we get our next set of guests. Jake Jervis and David Fox will be joining us in just a couple of moments. Honestly, it's just a club legends galore wherever you look at the moment as we look to bring them in shot for the moment. Of course, they are part of that 2016 promotion team as we welcome our guests now. Hello, welcome to Argyle TV, both of you. Come on round, come and join us. I was just saying, it's absolutely crazy today. So many legends. It's just a party here at Home Park this afternoon, right?
Yeah, it is. The atmosphere is already bubbling. I'm excited for it for sure.
And of course, you two are part of that 2016 promotion winning side. How are they going to be feeling in the changing room ahead of the match this afternoon?
I think a lot of excitement. You know, the crowd, the buzz, it just gets the most out of you. So, yeah, look, hopefully they're all excited. Yeah, look, when the weather's like this, you know what's at stake. You just go out and do your job, and like we did a few years ago, get the right result. Days that you'll remember for a long time.
Well, you mentioned the right result there, a huge result against Newport back then. I mean, could we be seeing another scoreline like that today? Could we?
Well, let's hope so. That was party time, so hopefully it can be the same and everyone can enjoy it, yeah.
And obviously you guys were part of those celebrations. We'll have a look at those celebrations now on screen. But also, it was not just the campaign in the league, but also the FA Cup as well. That big game against Liverpool at the time.
It was. There's plenty of memories from that season. So many ups and downs, like you mentioned, going to Anfield and having them back here as well. We had the grandstand, sort of temporary grandstand, which made the you know, the setup so good, and plenty of fans in there. Yeah, look, that season lived long in the memory for a lot of us. A lot of good success, a lot of good mates, and yeah, we enjoyed it.
And of course, we're seeing those celebrations on the screens now, those highlights from the season. Take me through the highlights for you guys. What are those moments that really stick out in your memory?
There's so many. There's obviously when we were away at Anfield as well, the fans that travelled there, that atmosphere, that we were louder than they were as well the whole game. Obviously here, the fans running onto the pitch. There's just a lot of memories that, like you say, live on and just make you reminisce and love being back here, really.
And of course, we saw the bus tour around Plymouth as well with the footage there. Could it be another bus tour here this afternoon being booked?
I fully expect it, yeah.
You were the first person to be so confident coming on Argyle TV. I absolutely love it.
The way I've watched a lot of them this season. The way they play, they're a top team. They're much better than the level. I think they've got some top players, a top manager, and I fully expect them. With all the crowd, with the buzz around the place, I fully expect them. They've had some massive games this season and they've pulled through, so I expect them to do the same again.
And I mean, this season has itself been full of so many highlights, so many key players. Who are those players this afternoon that are going to be really making a difference for the side?
From what I've seen, I think Niall Ennis is always a player. He's dangerous in front of goal. All the forward players, really. Now, if you look, there's so much depth, and I think that's what you need when you're going for promotion. It's the depth, and hopefully today they can be firing and get the goals like last time.
Well, hopefully so. Hopefully another huge win like it was against Newport back in the day. For you, what are those key players that we should be watching out for, those key tactics that are going to put us over the line today?
Yeah, I think, look, there's plenty. Callum Wright's come last few weeks and really stepped up, scored some big goals. Look, they've got that many attacking players, and what we've seen in the last few weeks is that when they're up against it, they do have a way of getting results. There is a lot of character in the team. They've been down in matches lately in the last sort of month or two, but they've still gone and picked up wins. So, yeah, look, they've got so many attacking players. They can change it off the bench. Cosgrove, Hardy, Ennis, like we've said. They've got so many attackers that I expect them to have far too much and will be comfortable today.
Well, Jacob David, it's been incredible to have you with us on Argyle TV. But before you go, give us a score prediction. Go on.
I'm going to go a confident 3-1 win.
3-1. Now, I'm expecting a big score prediction here.
I was going to say 3-1, so I'll say 3-0.
3-0, wonderful. Guys, thank you for joining us on Argyle TV. Now, it has been a long 4-year journey for a lot of Argyle players and staff. Neil Dusnip came in during Ryan Lowe's tender and has overseen Stephen Schumacher taking over the reins as well. How does he feel about Argyle heading in to this final game?
One word, really. Pride. Even if it didn't work out, I think I would still give you the same word. To be 2 points away from automatic promotion, having played 44 games in an unbelievably competitive league, working within a budget that we all know is not as competitive as others in the league, yeah, makes me exceedingly proud. Proud as an individual, but proud within a group of people, from the owner Simon, through Andrew, the CEO, through Stephen, obviously the manager. We've all worked as a group of staff, and definitely a group of players, and definitely a group of supporters to get to where we are today.
Has this season, even by your standards, excelled or gone further than the improvement that you thought would have been made this year?
Yeah, the honest answer is yes. But I have great faith, you know, in the people here. The staff are amazing. The players have been recruited carefully and have become amazing and have the potential to become even more so. So, yeah, a little surprised, obviously, of course I am, that we have done so well. The expectations really were to make the playoffs this year. That's what we'd hoped for. Well, I guess we've done that already, if nothing else. But we're quite greedy. So given the position that we're in, we want to finish off the task. And the task now is obvious. It's automatic promotion. And then you're going to look at me and say, the title? Well, why not? It's not a fluke, that's for sure. So we did particularly well last season, although it was very disappointing on the last day of the season, on Shuey's birthday, if you remember. A little embarrassing even to get beaten so heavily by MK on the last day. But we all sat down as a group of staff, and again I'm including the board in this, and we debriefed the season, and there were certain things that we picked up on that we needed to do better. We needed to do better in terms of the direct competitors. We didn't have a good record last season against those teams that were around us. And the other thing, and Stephen felt very strongly about the fact that we'd become a little bit too much of a one-trick pony. We played 3-5-2, we had a certain way of playing, and people found us out, really.
come 3 o'clock on Saturday, how do you think you're going to be feeling?
Well, I'll be a little bit excited, but also very calm. Calm because it'll be the same as any other time at 3 o'clock. So if it does go well, we'll have earned it.
So we're back here on Argyle TV at a very excitable home park. I'm joined by one man who knows what it's like to play in the Championship. Barry Hales, welcome back. And I mean, just another guest, another legend that we have with us here today. I mean, it's all a bouncing atmosphere today, and we're just looking forward to hopefully getting those 3 points.
Exactly. It's, like you say, a fabulous atmosphere. I'm looking forward to the boys that are coming out and applying their trade and giving what they can do. And get the 3 points, really.
Well, that's it. We've got 2 more games. We've got to get 2 points out of those 2 games. Let's just say we do get to the Championship. Well, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to, be a bad omen on it at all. What is it like to play in the Championship? How will these boys be looking forward to that?
They definitely be looking forward to it, but it will be tough. And that coming from League One to the Championship, and it's a big jump. But with all the players, young players that we got, I reckon they can attack it and do well in the Championship.
Sure. And for you, what were those key moments when you were playing in the Championship, when you were part of that successful team last year at Argyle? Where are those key, maybe not even moments, those key atmospheres that you were part of?
Well, there was many. I remember us going down to Barnsley away. And it was a tough place to go to, and us taking points from them, and those places like that would be tough places, and we just got to go there and handle the pressure from them.
And that's the thing this season as well. Who are those players that have really been sticking out for you?
It's been a team, or so to say, a squad, a performance. Me personally, and I can't pick one person. I think the whole team's been brilliant, to be fair, yeah.
Sure. And for you, how will those players be feeling? Comparing it to how you felt during that time, that successful time from Argyle, these players know what a big game this is today. It's about playing the game, not the occasion, but also you've got to enjoy some of the occasion as well, right?
No, exactly. You got to not change how you normally play. You got to not change how you normally play. Just got to go out there and play your normal game, and hopefully we can get the 3 points.
Well, Barry, thank you for joining us. We'll let you join
Cheers.
the rest of the legends that are with us here at Home Park as we continue your pre-match coverage on Argyle TV. So let's have a look at that team news once again, starting with Argyle. An unchanged side from Tuesday. Callum Burton in goal, Macaulay Gillespie, also James Wilson, Dan Scarr, Matt Butcher, Joe Edwards, Danny Mayer, Noel Ennis, Bally Mumba, Adam Randall and Callum Wright as well, Adam Parks, Jordan Houghton, Ryan Hardy, Sam Cosgrove, Finn Azaz, Nigel Londvik and Jay Matete, all starting for Plymouth in this one. And they're going to be really up for it, aren't they, Katie? I mean, unchained side. You can hear the atmosphere already building here at Home Park. I hope it's coming through on Argyle TV as well. It's all about being part of it, and what a game to be part of.
Yeah, 100%. And, there's 16,000 odd fans in here today who are excited about what's to come. The lads that are out there have got to just go out there and forget about everything else that's going on today. And as much as they want to enjoy the occasion, it's about performing and getting 3 points.
Well, let's have a look at that Burton Albion team as well. Remember, they did manage to draw with us earlier this season. We got Craig McElgaray in goal, John Brayford, Deji O'Shilaja, Sam Hughes, Joe Powell, Jasper Moon, Josh Walker, Connor Shaughnessy, Mark Helm, Thierry Latty Fairweather, Zach Ashworth, Ben Garrett, Dave Taylor, Charlie Kirk, Johnny Smith, Chris McCann, Ghassan Hadami and Mustafa Carrial. I mean, that is a team that aren't going to roll over for us, Katie.
No, we've spoken about it a couple of times already today, but they've taken scalps already this season. a team that like to try and get the ball down and play, and certainly a side that are going to be a challenge for us today.
So let's have a look at those other fixtures today. Other fixtures playing today, of course, Ipswich at home to Exeter. If Exeter fancy doing us a favour and they win today, Argyle will win the league today. Also, Sheffield Wednesday are at Shrewsbury, and if they don't win, we're up regardless of what happens here. Those are the implications here at Home Park today. As Katie, you can hear it building in the background. Come on, give us some final words ahead of that match. You can feel the excitement.
Yeah, everyone's excited. It's going to be a great day, hopefully a great occasion. Fingers crossed at the end, 3 points. We can have a little promotion party here with the boys today. So I'm going for a 2-1 win. 2-1 win from Katie. You know what? I'm going for a 3-1 win from me here pitchside. As you can see, everything getting in place for one spectacle. The Theatre of Greens is going to put on one more show for you this season. Hopefully it equals 3 points. Charlie Price is with you next.